sure we'll find something else suitably stupid. Shall we have a look? What events have we got around here? I'll try and do a plane event. I haven't really paid much attention to aircraft-based stuff. Go for a speed trap. Not massively exciting. Anything up in Chicago or Detroit? Not really. You know what? Let's go. Sure, we're here. We're here. Let's go. Travel. I think this was, if I remember correctly, I think this was the oval that was in the first Crew game. Possibly. Probably. Let's go have a look. Let's go and have a look. Turbines! What happens? If only we could build platforms and make a big old King of the Hills sort of thing. What happens if a plane gets bombed by a turbine, do we reckon? I mean, I think it's not going to fling the plane and it's just going to count as a reset the thing. Oh! I went through. You know, if I was aiming to do that, I'd have been taken out by the turbine. FailRace, answering the important questions about the crew. Yep, but it doesn't fling your plane into space. Instead, it just bops it around. Whoa! Okay, that one there was not quite so intentional, but yeah. Well, we've found something else to play with. It's a shame we can't build a big old platform and get some King of the Hill going. Then every game is better with turbine-based King of the Hill shenanigans. Oh. Okay, I guess when they're like out of load distance, they're just generic. I was going to say there were some trucks to play with, but no. Also a weird thing there. Sure. I don't know. No idea. Shall we buzz the fields? Because, again, like there's little else to do with the plane other than see how low you can get to the ground for no real reason to keep yourself entertained. We're at 11 yards so far. Between the trees? We'll fit through there, I think. Oh! Yeah, I should be given aircraft. Again, watch me play GTA 5. Me and aircraft, you know, is not a good thing. It does not end particularly well for anybody, mostly me. Mostly me, let's be honest. I tend to do silly things with aircraft. And here we go. This looks like the racetrack. Looks like there's a kind of a drag strip in the middle. Little Eagle? What does that want us to do? Aerial view. You know what? I'm here, so why not? I might as well make some more money. This has been a very profitable trip. Again, you'll only do this once, but help you get the supercar or something that you want fairly quickly. Is this not an aerial enough view for you? No. Okay, so I guess it wants us to be really high up. I mean, I can do really high up. It's going to take us a while. How high up do you want? Also, if I sort of zoom out, does that make it... There we go. I didn't need to go very high. I just needed to pretend we were high. Perfect. And... Wait. Oh, if I maybe wait for this information to get off the screen. I don't know if this is the same. I think it might... I vaguely remember the name. But... Oh, that's the wrong button. I needed to... Oh, okay. So, we're kind of landing on the oval unintentionally. I've poured out smoke. You can't change vehicle while it's in that screen. It's fine. I'm just smoking the raceway. It's okay. Woohoo! Hello, car! If someone was paying attention there, they probably got the scare of their life in this game. Jump scares on the Crew 2 by some lunatic flying a plane way too low. And car time! Oh dear, it's quite good. It's quite good. I think they're just AI cars. That's a disappointment. Oh, they're very fast. AI cars, very quick. Well, they are in proper full-on race vehicles, and I'm in a hot rod with a silly wing. That's not very heavily upgraded. So, you know, I'm not surprised they're beating me. We can still crack 164 miles an hour, which is not too shabby. I also looked like there was an infield layout to all of this. Yeah, I know, we're beating all of our speed records around here, because it's the first time we've been to the oval. Oh, there goes, that probably is a player, potentially, because it doesn't have a normal nameplate above it. Oh, that's where we go off for the infield. That was a last-ditch grab the brakes. Speaking of car handling, the hot rod, funnily enough, does not handle amazingly well. It's kind of cumbersome and understeers a lot. Oversteers, like, quite difficult to get cars to do. It's sort of a bit strange. Oh, that's going to be a real tight corner. Yeah, I'm struggling. Now, it might just be... Oh, I've done a dumb thing with the gearbox there, but it might be that... I need, more upgrades and faster cars. I feel like the hot rod should be a lunatic oversteering machine. and it just isn't. Which is a little bit of a shame. I mean, even if I... What's handbrake? X is handbrake. There we go. Sorry, just remembering because I've used it so little. But I think even if I like grab the handbrake, check it, it's just it doesn't really want to oversteer, which is a little bit peculiar. However, yeah, maybe with more upgrades, with some more power. I found the BMW that's having fun. Yeah, maybe a bit more power, sort of more upgraded cars will do perhaps that sort of stuff. But yeah, everything seems to be a little bit on the just generic to understeer, keep it planted. Now, for me, I tend to drive that way anyway. But if you wanted to have big, I guess, well, the drift cars will, of course, but other vehicles don't seem to. Right, where are we going to head? Where can we head next to? Along our journey towards New York. Is there anything interesting for us? I mean, the pit mines look like they could be fun. Are you like a big rally super special stage in here? Possibly. You might be a rally. Oh, okay, I've got to go play with the machinery, I think. That seems like a good idea. We'll play with the machinery before heading on towards New York, where we will have our final special bit. Look at some race cars, basically. Let's go over in this direction. Let me guess, you're going to want us just to go as the crow flies. Of course you're going to want us to go just as the crow flies, because why wouldn't you want us to do that? BMW, enjoy your time at the Super Speedway. I am playing again! just dump smoke as well while we're going, because why not? That's a really terrifying looking moon. Sure. Other things, well, I want to talk about that I haven't actually seen as of yet. However, there is apparently weather going on. When I was around the ski jumps and people were asking about where the snow is. Now, apparently it can snow on this game. Now, it's not something I've come across in my time of playing. I haven't come across rain, so I'm going on from what I have heard, that I hope is correct. But yeah, apparently it can and does snow, and I don't know whether that's sort of snow that settles around areas or whether it's just kind of, you know, the visual effect as opposed to rain. The snowy parts do seem a little bit disappointing on the most part at the moment, but whether that is because there are times when it does snow and everything gets covered, I would like that'd be an amazing thing to have. I hope that is the case. I hope that we get some snow and that we can have some fun in those snowy regions. But in my time of playing, it hasn't occurred. But again, I've only been playing for a little while. I'm playing it silly with trees again because this is what happens. I get bored and then we decide to do silly games. There's no giant tunnels for us to try and fly through. Well, speaking of tunnels, there are trains around the place. We found those. There are train tunnels as well. If you want to try and fit a plane through them, go for it. I'm not sure it's going to work particularly well, but yeah, you can find trains. They do move around, although the train that we found was unbelievably slow. However, yeah, there are trains about the place. It's just a random giant, I guess, radio tower. Hello, radio tower. We're gonna. I mean, there's not much. I don't know if there's going to be any. Oh, did they just unlock the map? I think on the previous crew. Oh, looks like some big machinery over here. Oh, careful, mind the trees. Now this looks like a place for some rallying to me. Can we land a plane on the giant excavator? Probably. Oh, hello, giant excavator. Can we? Probably not. Is it physically possible? I'm sure someone way better than me can. Oh, hello. I just clipped the side of it accidentally. Okay, here goes the new challenge. Land on the giant moving excavator without having a terrible, terrible accident. Now, the worst bit of all of this is that I've got to try and... Well, I guess maybe if we get up over this bit and then down... Oh, okay, that's not a good approach. Ooh, clonked it. Okay, could not quite move. The excavator arm's swinging around to chase us. We're fine. Okay, because we've got to kind of go in from the side, maybe? Is the excavator just spinning? Whoa! Hello, house. I'm busy looking at the excavator. get distracted looking at an excavator while flying a stunt plane. It's not going to... Oh, that one there's going to move out of my way as well. We're not going to get that. Just fly through there. We need more games with giant excavators as obstacles, I feel. Although don't give them to Reese because he'll do mean stuff with GTA 5 maps, I have no doubt. Here we go. We are lined up. We've got to kind of... Well, get enough throttle to, you know, still have the plane flying and everything. And then we got to dodge the pillar and... Oh, no! 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 Ah! This has not gone well! This has not gone well! Oh, I was lined up so well! Ah! That's not a fun respawn. Hey, we kind of did it! And kind of not did it all at the same time. Oh, bugger. You mean excavator! I mean, I'm sure it's a bit too dark for a thumbnail image in all of that, but plane meets very large bits of scenery. I was so like I got the speed perfect. I was lined up perfectly, and the excavator screws us over. God damn it! I guess we go car now, please. Bop. And parked. It's kind of a shame that we can't have set a favourite, like the road vehicles. Your favourites are road, air, and water. It's kind of a shame you can't set a few more favourites, so you can cycle between, you know, if you want a buggy, like a quick select to an off-road vehicle rather than just whatever your favourite road vehicle may be. Perhaps be nice to have those as options to change into sort of more different types of vehicles quickly without having to go through all the pause menus. Again, not a massive thing, but yeah, it might be quite nice. I was hoping for some big jumps. Judging by all of the tyres and the barrels, I'm going to hazard a guess that there will be a race that goes around here, which is, you know, good. Make the most of all the different interesting areas. Oh, we can't actually go down into the mines. That'd be fun. I wasn't really expecting it to let us do that, though, really. Just random construction worker. Don't worry about the stunt plane. Everything's fine. The stunt plane, you know, nothing to concern. Not that they looked particularly concerned about the stunt plane crashing. Well, trying to land on the excavator. But you know, there we go. It's pretty impressive looking mine that we have fallen into. Let's just go whoop, bouncy around all over the placey. That's fine. Sometimes the off-road physics get a little bit more funky than usual. The airtime stuff does behave a bit strange. Like sometimes with this, like when it's going downhill, it just gets carried away, very carried away. Other times it's okay. So there we go. That is the fastest spinning excavator I think I ever did see. They're not renowned for their speed. Can we drive up to them? Can we drive up them? Whoa! Okay, no. No. Okay, well, spider buggy is away again. Can we spider buggy up onto it? I'm gonna hazard a guess. It probably not. They are cool. Well. Oh, right. Okay, so if you look at it just the right... That's sudden blinding. Okay, let's not go for the sudden blinding approach. It's probably not a good idea. I want to find a way onto... If there is not a jump onto the excavator, I'm going to be very disappointed. Spider buggy, climb! That might be a little bit too much for... Even for spider buggy, that might be a little too much, I think. There's just not enough... Oh, come on, gears. There we go. Found a gear somewhere in all of that. Was there a ramp up here I spotted? Potentially. Oh, spider buggy, that's... I mean, I wanted to climb, but the barrels were not... Okay, that's fine. Who needs a fence? Fences do not keep out spider buggy. Spider buggy beats fences. I mean, spider buggy could go round fences, and let's face it, could probably crush them out of the way rather than climb over them, but, you know... spider buggy will do what spider buggy will do. Oh, no, I was going to see if we could... Ah, right, I've got a plan. I don't know why I'm doing this particularly, but, you know, we don't normally ask too many questions as to why I'm doing things. It looks like that excavator was digging out this area. Oh, piss, it's gone and wandered off again. I was going to see what happens if you crash into the bucket. That is really scary, fast moving. No wonder I couldn't land on the damn thing. It's going to spin around like that. Jeez, that is a terrifying sight. Are you going to actually come down, or... Oh, here we go. We're going to get eaten by an excavator. Carry me! Get in the bucket, get in the bucket, get in the bucket. Almost. Okay. Plan. We are going to try and get the buggy into the excavator's buckets. On the grand scheme of FailRace insanity, this might be right up there. Okay, so you're gonna go spin around like a lunatic? Oh no, you're gonna come back down again. Okay, I was not quite ready for that. I was expecting you to go for another spin. There we go. Okay, so you spin, come down, scoop for a second. I wonder what the hitbox is gonna be like on the buckets, because I suspect this wasn't the first thought that they went through when designing a quad. Well, it should be. It should be a question of can you get a vehicle into the giant excavator. However, funnily enough, probably isn't. So we're going to go find out. And drive. Oh, you can't. It just pings you off. I mean, I didn't expect anything else, let's be honest. However, there we go. One more time. Oh, it's actually moved up. Typical. Damn it. Determined to ruin my fun. I wanted to park it in the bucket and see if we could go all the way around, but that was never likely. Hey guys. It's all good again. Right, shall we? We are supposed to be getting our way to... Wow, that's where we're heading towards. This is going to be our... Oh. It's not quite what I intended to do. I think I pressed travel 2 rather than set... waypoint. I mean, I've slightly cheated on our road trip. That will not do. Hold on. Can I teleport back anywhere here? Is there really nowhere to teleport? There's no way to teleport back to there. Oh, I've slightly cheated on the end of our road trip. Oh, crap. That's the problem with not being able to teleport back to roads that you've driven around, is that if you've accidentally jumped like I have, like a moron, I can't go back over here unless there is a way to... unless there is a way to do it that I am not aware of. Right, there we go. Well, we've made it. Admittedly, it wasn't going to be a massively long journey. It's just a couple more roads, but here we are. We are at the Pro Racing HQ. How does one enter this area? I guess we're going to have to... I guess you have to go to the symbol on the map, and then we'll enter it from there. I hope, at least, that's going to work. Also, somebody was running around in a Formula 1 car. I have no idea how the hell they got that, but never mind. Let's go and enter into this area, because the things... Well, I was going to show off the Formula 1 car. Kind of ruined the surprise slightly, but, you know, never mind. So here we've got the powerboats. This is where you get the powerboats from. The Jaguar Vector is a beautiful boat. Look forward to owning that one. This is also where you get the fast aircraft from, including... the Mustang. You also get, or you can get, the Spitfire, which I very much look forward to owning. I don't have the money for the Spitfire. I think actually I can buy all of these at the moment if I, you know, saved up the money. You also get the very entertaining GB. That's strange. This is one that I was talking about last time as well, the short, fat one. Perhaps most importantly of all, you can get some really cool looking sort of prop stunt planes, and yeah, it's just an interesting selection of aircraft for the, yeah, full-on racing stuff. Well, they call them touring cars. This is sort of your race spec version of vehicles. It's more sort of GT3 cars and slight equivalents. You've got, what was it, the Japanese GT3, I can't remember the name of the Japanese GT championship at the time the Skyline was around, but yeah, you get one of those in Skyline form. GT3, SLS, you get an 8C. Like, if cars don't have a racing version of them, they're just turned into kind of a generic GT-ish look-alike. You know, sort of GT1 Celines, MC Maserati, MC12, Sondera is in this lot. You get the DTM cars. I don't know if this is an actual DTM car or whether it's just sort of a concept one. Interesting. Interesting... Ferrari 365. I don't think they ever made a competition-only version of that, but you have that in there. There is also the F40 LM, which is brilliant. Although perhaps the most interesting version, the most interesting vehicles, if you liked the pickup truck as I did, Silverado kind of NASCAR truck, that's back, as is the mad hot rod contraption. But most importantly of all, there is an Escalade touring car. Why wouldn't there be an Escalade touring car? You got your various classic cars made into sort of racing vehicles. Okay, 300 SLR, that's the one I was talking about earlier. I've forgotten the name. Yeah, basically, pretty much everything has a racing version. Some actual GT cars, some... This is close to a touring car you actually get in this, but some strange contraptions. Look at the canards and aero bits on that. Quite impressive. And... Oh, with the way that I guess the orange lights are, it almost looked like it was a FailRace approved livery. You know, it's just got white stripes. And yes, there are also Formula 1 cars in the game. By the looks of it, actually, you can buy from... Formula 1 cars not very expensive at all, come to think of it. So I thought these were going to be locked in the beta because you can't do these championships. But well, seeing someone drive around with one suggests that perhaps if you are wealthy enough, in the beta itself, you can go and get hold of one of these. We are just going to go for a test drive with it, however, because I am not wealthy enough to to get one of these. It's a cool thing to have. Again, you open world game, you can have a Formula 1 car to drive around. An official Red Bull Formula 1 car. Again, I mean, it's got a lot of grip. It's a Formula 1 car it's going to. It does have the Gran Turismo 6 that has, huge amounts of tyre smoke pouring off the front wheels for whatever reason. If anything, this car might be one of those, outside, of course, of the drift vehicles, with the liveliest of rear ends. It does kind of move a little bit. Oh, taking a terrible shortcut. Not really steered enough there either. Apparently, not only am I bad with planes, I'm also quite bad with Formula 1 cars. Yeah, I mean, it's quick, it's got a lot of grip, an awful lot of grip around here. I think that's going to be us back onto the start-finish straight. Whoa, okay. You can get the back end of this moving with a little bit of nitro-assisted help. Yes, I know it's a Formula 1 car, it shouldn't have that. Don't think too hard about it, is basically what I'm going to say. Don't think too hard about it. Well, there we go. We have made it all the way to New York. There's also an Aston Martin Vulcan that you win for kind of completing this little, this kind of championship. Oh, I guess I've got some stuff. I've got some stuff in the mailbox. I don't know. Sometimes if you don't pick up parts or whatever, they get sent here instead. Street racing bits, cool. That'll go in the hot rod, I guess. Sure, we know what. We'll go stick those into the hot rod. I think those bits are needed. Oh, didn't quite mean to go back, but no, we'll change up the car here. Could have done it from here. I'm just a fool. You knew that already. Ah, perfect. The bits that we don't have. So, better gearbox for you. That'll give us, well, better everything. I think these do have their various benefits. Some parts, like the basic parts, somehow that's lowering our miles an hour. I don't know. It should be better. Like, some of these, you can see here, have got various upgrades. I'm not sure. This looks like it. It doesn't seem to tell you. Oh, maybe that? Ah, okay. So yeah, these bits can have various perks on them as well. Aside from improving your vehicle performance, they can also, in this case, increases bucks by 1%. This, okay, well, we're gone to this bit anyway, so that's fine. Increases follower gain, increases nitro power. Somehow on brakes it increases nitro power. I'm not sure how that works. This has got increases distance detection of the drag bump. Don't know what that is. Or nitro refills for doing jumps. So there's a lot of, by the looks of it, variation on what these bits can do. Decreases off-road bumps. Okay, and increases live reward frequency, nitro power, and yeah. So you've got all sorts of ways of kind of customizing it. These vehicles can be improved upon. As I said, I would still prefer a straight-up buy bits. However, it seems to be fairly generous, and I like that they will be applied to... Oh, hello guys. Sorry, I'm driving my hot rod onto an active race circuit. Although nobody's telling me it's an active race circuit, so maybe they're at... Who knows? And I think that... Oh. I was going to say, I think that we were about to go and head out, and apparently I can't go out of that entrance bit, exit bit, whatever you want to call it. Fine. I see how it is. That was our road trip. Can I get out of here, or are we stuck? Are we stuck forever in the race circuit? It looks like it. Help! I want to get over there. What are you in? You're driving a Mustang. So I say I want to get out there. You know, there is always this option. Oh, crap. There we go. Oh, that's... Yeah, that is a look at the Crew 2. Yeah, it is not perfect. It is not perfect at all. The physics at times is a little strange. The monster truck seems to be the weirdest physics I've come across so far. But yeah, in general, it's not perfect. However, the most important bit for me is I'm going to have fun messing around. I'm going to have fun exploring. Yeah, I probably won't pay too much attention to the racing or the story or the career mode or any of that sort of stuff. But I'm going to have fun road tripping my way across the country. I'm going to have fun doing silly things, trying to race cars around an oil tanker that we find along the way. And this game does that pretty damn well. I will give it that. It does the whole exploration very, very well indeed. An interesting car list and an interesting map. It's not. I think it's slightly bigger than the original Crew. However, perhaps most importantly is my trip across here. Just going from Laguna essentially all the way to New York. We found various interesting things to do just along that drive, and that was one route that I took, places to visit and whatnot. Yeah, it's kind of a good level of detail on the map. That though is going to be it for this video, and indeed going to be it for my videos on the Crew 2's beta. I look forward to playing more of this game when it comes out, and that's not too far away. However, yeah, that'll be it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.